I wanted to create a space, an offering, if you will, where we can experience the human spirit through conversations to make connecting with others matter again. There is a need for a sacred and safe place to simply be, with no judgment and no ridicule. A place where storytelling stimulates peace-filled conversations. Conversations that allow for our guests to be seen, felt, and heard. Conversations that help to build a bridge for connection and community with our audience. And conversations that create new perspectives. This is the conversation piece. We invite you to sit back and enjoy. Greetings, everyone. Long time no see. I wanted to check in and let you all know what's been going on since you haven't seen me lately. And I had to write everything down so I wouldn't forget. That's what I'm doing. So I'm known for being very transparent and honest in who I am. And while that hasn't changed, here's what's been going on. Lately, my creativity has been non-existent. I've been struggling a lot. I haven't wanted to record, let alone tap into what we've created together, the conversation piece. Yes, we have created this expression and experience together. I was also discouraged due to some water damage I had here at my apartment and some other behind the scenes issues. And also, the pause has been kicking my butt. As I mentioned in our pause episode, most days I don't want to do anything. Oftentimes, I have no idea who I am, and it's taking a toll on me mentally and physically. But thankfully, I have found some resources to assist me with this ongoing transition in my life and body. However, I just found out I'll need to have surgery. The culprit, drum roll please, fibroids. That too has been depleting my life force. And this will be the sixth surgery over a 25-year period. But most importantly, I wanted to share some gems, or rather what I call conversation pieces, from each guest. They have helped me so much as I navigate this season in my life. From my first guest and conversation with Keli, I have remembered to give myself grace and to feel, deal, and heal through the process. It's not easy. It hasn't been easy. And not feeling or being my best self and the self I once knew is something that I often grieve. And a conversation with Nicholas, he said, the music means nothing without life. And for me, music has always been a soundtrack for my life. It has been a lifesaver. And through this conversation with NP, I was also reminded to embrace fear and act anyway. And my next guest, Dixie, she reminded me, quote, you have to know that what you see reflected back to you is to be loved, end quote. There have been times when I didn't see myself with my changing body and who I was, and I would get so upset and ask, how could I have done this to myself? But I also know that it's just simply another transition to a new form. So that's when I also offered myself grace. And with Guy, my fourth guest, he reminded me to embrace the path that I'm on. And although I don't like feeling out of place within myself, I'm so grateful. I have support, and I tend to find the gifts in each experience. It's all mine, my experience and my lived experiences. These super beings gifted me with more than they could ever know. So thank you all for accepting the invitation to connect, build community, and have peace-filled conversations. And thank you, my Conversation Piece family, for listening, for being here, and supporting me and the conversations. Love always.